What you guys, got another video here for you. Microsoft breaks Windows Defender when you're doing virus scans. It was trying to fix a 0-day flaw. Microsoft Defender is failing to complete a quick scan or even full scan on Windows 11 system. This also affects offline scans as well. So if you need to do an offline scan, you'll probably find that the scan doesn't complete and it actually shuts down before it finishes. It's the same with all of the scans that you're doing on Windows Defender. Now, Microsoft is constantly pushing out regular updates for Windows and also Windows Defender. So because Microsoft have pushed out an update to try to patch a 0-day that is known to Microsoft, it seems that it's broken Windows Defender scans. So if you're using a particular build on Windows 11, you may be having this issue when running a scan, whether it be a deep full scan or a short scan or offline scan, it doesn't actually complete. And this was posted on Reddit, where he said, it appears Microsoft released a bad update to Windows Defender, causing it to crash a few seconds after attempting to perform a full scan or quick scan, or even offline scans that reportedly stop at around about 90 to 93% on completion. And you can see the affected Windows Defender versions right here. Now, if you're wondering whether you can trust the information on Reddit, well, this person who has posted about this was a former ESET researcher, so he does have some form of credibility. And his name's in the bottom left-hand corner, giving him credit for the article. So how can we go about trying to resolve this problem if you're using one of the older versions of these builds that is causing the system to crash, or even causing the scan to crash at around about 90 to 93% when you're scanning? Well, it's advisable to go to your Windows updates and check for updates, and this will get the very latest updates for that build. And you'll see here when I'm doing an update, it should pull down the very latest patch that Microsoft have released to try to fix this known issue. Now, if there is a patch that is released by Microsoft, it will show up right here when you do a scan on your system. And you can see Security Intelligence Update for Microsoft Defender Antivirus. And you can see KB2267602. That is the very latest build. If you're running this build, it should fix the known issues that you're having with Windows Defender. So it might be worth updating just to fix that known issue. Now, if you want to check Event Viewer, you can. It will give an error code of 0x000005, and this will tell you that you have got an issue with your Windows Defender and you need to update it. So if you're having this issue, just run a quick scan and check Event Viewer, and you should be able to find whether this is affecting your system, and it might be time to update it. Another place to check is inside the protection updates. You can see here Security Intelligence. It gives us the Security Intelligence version, and it will also give us other information here. You can see this has just been updated today, and this should fix and resolve that issue. If you're not using the very latest version using this method, then you are going to have issues with it. So make sure you check that and get it updated as soon as possible to fix and resolve any issues with Windows Defender if you rely on Windows Defender to keep you safe. And once all your Windows updates come down, you can always run a quick check to make sure you got all of the latest updates for Windows. And then you can check the update history right here. And you can see the security update here, KB5121003. And that is it right there with the date of today's date, 13th of the 8th, 2026. That is the very latest update and patch that Microsoft have released for this particular problem. Now, we've had issues with Windows Defender before, and recently a security researcher managed to point out a major issue with Windows Defender patch that could allow threat actors to completely fill up your disk space. The researcher recently released another LPE proof of concept dubbed the shield break. And if we read this article right here, on 17th of June 2026, Microsoft published the adversary for the CVE 2026-506. 56, the 0-day in Microsoft malware protection engine that powers Microsoft Defender, which a security researcher identified as Nightmare Eclipse, also known as Chaotic Eclipse, had disclosed days earlier under the name RoguePlanet. The vulnerability is a rare condition that allows a low-privilege local attacker to obtain a cmd.exe shell with the NT authority / system privileges on a fully patched Windows 10 and Windows 11, including systems with the latest June 2026 patch Tuesday updates. And you can see it listed right here, all that information about what this vulnerability was. And again, this was also explained in great detail right here. I'll leave links for all this information in the video description so you can read it at your own leisure. And you can see this refers to RoguePlanet and also talks about Shieldbreak and other information on this article. Now, there's loads of threads on Microsoft's own website about this known issue, about scanning the system that ends within 90%. And you can see here, there is the error code. Threat service has stopped, restart now. And it gives you a bunch of other information on here about this known issue. And this article goes on and on and on with loads of other people trying to explain what's happening with their system. And again, Microsoft have not even said anything about this. They've just released an update to try to resolve this known issue. And there was loads of information online about Windows Defender, about other known issues like DigiCert that was commonly talked about 4 months ago. And there was an article on Reddit, and there's plenty of them online as well. And this DigiCert was when Microsoft Defender issued a faulty signature update on April 30th, 2026 that incorrectly flagged legitimate DigiCert root certificates as a high security Trojan. So it seems Windows Defender has ongoing problems. Now, RoguePlanet CVE 2026-50-65-6, a 0-day that let any low privilege attacker escalate straight to the system access. Public exploit code exists. Active exploration has been confirmed. And you can see right here, there's all the information about it. And it's even been posted on many different tech sites, like you can see right here. The 0-day patch Microsoft had to kill. Patching RoguePlanet was a non-negotiable, but cure come with a unsuspected side effect. And you can see here in great detail, it's all going on about this problem. And of course, this isn't the only issue. Just recently, we had an issue with VLC, and they posted a bit of information on their X account where it says devs blame Windows for VLC media player bug that causes 33-second delay when playing MP3 files. Creators allege that Microsoft Defender blocking a plugin cache is to blame. And he went on to his X account and ranted about it here, where he says calling open source software embarrassing when it is a Windows updates that broke it, which is quite disrespectful. Reinstalling VLC or resignation of the plugin cache will fix this known issue. So my name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, and that way we can get this channel to 1 million subscribers. Also, I just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support. I'll catch you in the next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server. Bye for now.